Hey, you guys. Hopefully this microphone's working. Had it for a little bit, so I was trying to figure it out earlier. Um, so I didn't get to go to the cemetery again this week. It's been my plan for like the last 2 months to go down to Evergreen. I'll eventually make it down there. I've just been so busy. But I had something happen to me just yesterday morning. Well, it was to people around this person. Oh, several of us. And what happened to me the night before. And just I had this article from the Florida Times Union from Thursday, June 18th of this year. I've been wanting to talk about it and read it, but I figure it'll be fitting with what I had already experienced this week. Oh my gosh. So let me tell y'all, like, see, today's Friday, July 17th. So Wednesday night, I was coming home from the lady we help sit with and help do stuff. So I was coming home from that. For some reason, the San Juan and Lane area, a certain parts of Lane, I don't know what it is with certain people. I think the people that lives in this area. It's not everybody, so please don't take it that way. Please don't throw out a race card and say this is racism, because it's not, because it falls two different races. One that's same color as me, the other one, was black. But is you have to watch people in this area because they will round out in front of you, all because of they're just not paying attention. They think because the pedestrians have right of way, which is partially true in a context. They have to go to a light and cross over if they want to get to like a store from store, things like that. But people choose to ignore that and run out in front of traffic or walk out or not pay attention and bike across and can easily get hit. And there has been a lot of people hit. So Wednesday night, coming home, had went to San Juan. I got to lane. I was okay. Went to get in the turning lane on lane to go to a different road. This person, they were black and they were wearing all black. And it was dark out. And you talk about 9:30 at night. And this one little bit of area is dark, so you can't really see a lot of people. And they've said this on the news multiple times because there's been several people that's been hit, not just in this area, but around town. There's certain blind spot areas. Have a light on you. Wear a reflective vest or light color clothing so other people can see you, especially those that are driving. This lady was in the middle of turning lane, and I almost hit her because I did not see her because it was dark in that area. If I had to take a video or a picture and put it on my community thing, I will. But if it hadn't been that she turned a little bit and I seen her white cup in her hand, I would not have known she was there and I would hit her. She was trying to get to this vape shop that was closed. I'd honk my horn at her. I don't know if she was deaf because she didn't respond to me. She kept going like this and trying not to get hit by the other person while she almost got hit by me because I did not see her. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I felt bad for the other people because it was like, if they hadn't seen her, or she hadn't stopped and waited, they would have hit her too. So the following morning, yesterday morning, I came up here, back over here to help fill in for my mom because she was going to be a few minutes late and she needed to, do a couple things. So I was like, you know what, I'll go fill in for you. I'm just going to have to leave afterwards and go take care of some things at home. So I'll be there that night. Last night, anyways. I was going to spend 4 hours here. I usually help make Miss Betty, not Miss. Oh, wrong name. So, and I don't want to give her name, but I had to because I know a couple of Bettys, and I was gonna how to help them with some things. I can't afford to do much, but if I can do something, it's $5. I try to do something. Anyways, so getting back over here, this white lady, at least she was wearing bright pink, but it was middle. It was in the morning at almost 8:30 in the morning. She went from the vape shop, run it from the backside. So I don't know if her and that other lady's homeless or what was going on with them and why they were coming from where they were heading from and to was kind of suspicious, like because there's a little bit of wooded area. It's not that big a wooded area, but it kind of is. It's got homes on the other side, on the side in the back, and across the street is the Family Dollar from it. This lady decided to run in front of multiple people because of with ongoing traffic. People are turning in, people are heading over to the light. She decides to run in front of them and almost gets hit both ways. She's coming from the other store from behind it. Instead of going 10, 20 feet to the light and then crossing over when it's safe. Which you can get, when you don't do stuff like that, it's called jaywalking here in Jacksonville. And you can get a ticket if you get caught. And a lot of people say, well, pedestrians have right of way. Yes, but within, I don't want to say common sense should tell you this. Because, it should, but within reason, like within the right contact or text or what do you want to call it? When they do it the right way. When they had to go to the light. They mentioned this on news, like I said. So, anyways, I remember this article I had, and I've been saving it. It says, city ranks as 16th deadliest for pedestrians. I know north side is pretty bad in certain areas, like Ocean Way. We've heard of several people on bikes getting hit because people didn't see them. And unfortunately, some people, it was a hit and run. They just run off. There's some people that, thank God they stayed. They called 911. They, did everything they were supposed to. But, so I want to read this article. And so y'all know, like, y'all please use your common sense when you're here and just be careful. Stay safe. Try to cross the right way. Don't get tickets. Don't get hit and killed or injured and end up in a hospital because we do not need that. But love you enough. Love yourself enough for that, and your family, and your friends, and those around you. Pay attention. Well, it goes not just for the pedestrians, but for those in vehicles, whether it's on a motorcycle or otherwise. So it says, this is by Scott Butler. It says, man is Duval County's 25th such fatality this year. Now, this is back in June 19th. Jacksonville has long been strapped with a reputation for a high number of homicides. Supposedly for several years, although it's going on decline this year, the murder capital of Florida. Anyways, homicides, but pedestrian safety remains another alarming concern. On Tuesday, June 16th, a man in his late 60s became Duval County's 25th pedestrian fatality this year, according to the sheriff's office. Last year, Jacksonville didn't reach that number until late September. At that rate, pedestrian deaths will exceed last year's total of 38. It's also the third pedestrian fatality in 2 days in the city. Here are the number of pedestrians killed on Duval County's roads for the last several years, according to Florida. Hold up. Because I had to. Where did I put it? No, where is it? Yeah, hold on. Oh my gosh, y'all. I somehow don't know what happened to the rest of it because the rest of it is on 4A and I don't have 4A. But it was saying the last, since I think 2023 or 2022, how many deaths there have been. Some years it's been 30, 24, 28. So it's been kind of a little up and down, you know. But it's just, I should have made sure I had all of the whole article with me, and I thought I did. So I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. That was my fault. I just needed to get it together because I don't know. We've just been so busy. Everything's been thrown around, and I've been slowly, when I can, this week and last week, just organizing and cleaning out stuff. Got a couple of things I need to go donate. Hopefully tomorrow. So I haven't had my car for like 2 days or something. Anyways, I've been trying to do that and post stuff for sale. I'm like, it's too hot out there for a yard sale. So, y'all just please be careful out there. I know I keep saying it. There is like crazy drivers here. And someone got mad at me on Facebook and it was like, I don't even know who the person was. They randomly just got on my Facebook page. I'm like, it's because you're probably on the phone, the road. I'm like, what's that got to do with it? I'm not a crazy driver. I'm not perfect. There's times I make mistakes, but that's everybody, literally. If we're all perfect, you know, wouldn't be any accidents out on the road, point blank. Anyways, oh yeah, and then they blocked me. After that, I'm like, girl, I know you ain't. And you're over here doing, saying stuff like that. As far as I know, I haven't hit anybody. Never been arrested. Never had a ticket for that. And I only had a ticket one time because I parked halfway on the sidewalk. And it was $25. And it was like, I was working at the school. And my summer vacation had just started, I think, that day or the day after when I got it. I'm like, really, how am I going to pay this? Because I only get half of what I get paid for during the summer. And it usually took about 2 weeks to get it, 3 sometimes. So yeah, y'all just be safe, be careful out there. Either way, whether you're walking, you're on a bicycle, skateboard, whatever, whatever you're on. If you're in a car, y'all pay attention to your surroundings, what y'all doing. Everything you need to do, and I shouldn't have to say this, but I don't know, I feel like it's common sense knowledge, but apparently it's not for everybody, or else we would not be reading about it in the local newspaper. So if y'all want to read a whole thing, Jacksonville.com, that's our Florida Times Union's website. It's free to read a few of the paragraphs, but I think you have to pay to read a whole thing. I'm not sure. Unless you want to go on newspaper.com if you got a subscription, or if you got a subscription through Ancestry and you get a certain level that has that on there and you pay for it, you can just look at it anytime. Anyways, y'all have a good night. See y'all later. It's about 8 something. I'm going to go watch me Last Man Standing because I have nothing else to do. I don't like Tim Allen. All right. See you guys later. Bye.